What's up, guys? Rob from Japanese Gaming here, bringing another episode of Victoria 2 here in the lands of Gran Colombia. Last episode, we finished up our Great War, and man, boy, it was a war. Basically, us versus the world. Well, not the world, but it was basically us versus two of the strongest nations in the game, Germany and the USA. We had some help from some allies, but not much. So now, you know, we'll just doctrine out our army, and that'll be that. It's 13 years, roughly, until the end of the game. The Soviet Union is collapsing because, of course, they are. Scandinavia wants an alliance. You know what? I will. Because that could potentially lead us into another great war. Germany is still fighting Japan over what? Oh, yes. Japan wants Manchu to be free. Oh. Well. Rest in peace, Portugal's Zanzibar ambitions. What do you have any goals for the end of the game? I mean, as of right now, we're kind of just recovering our industry. Our industry took a massive hit during that war. We should build... We have fuel refineries. Machine parts might be nice. I thought we could build I guess we can't. I thought we could build... Yeah. Oh, we haven't discovered. Pop growth. Pop growth simulate straight life rating. In Kenya. That's nice. I mean, goals for the end of the game here, maybe get into one more Great War, potentially. Take more of Spain, maybe. Maybe eat some of, I don't know, somebody else because they irritated me. We took Florida off the US because they pissed me off in that war. And this is rightful Spanish clay anyway, so I'm just gonna take a sip of my tea here. Even though there's no Spanish people here, evidently. It's all 62% Yankee. But they're better off being in Colombia anyway, am I right? The Soviet Union. Yeah, Italy's trying to claw his way back into the top 8. It's probably not going to happen. Big battle. Do we have any crises happening? Spanish liberation, yeah. No. Yeah, there's lots of tension. 86% tension. Russian fascists. Polish liberation movement. As of right now, we're just expanding the industry in some of the places that we own. And we have so much money right now, we might as well. making a ton of money right now off of great war reps. Reparations of 10,000 gold per day. We're fully funding basically everything. We can even probably lower taxes here at this point for a little bit. We'll go down to 50 on both. I mean, it's not like we need the money that badly. We don't even need to fully fund admin because we have enough bureaucrats, so we can actually just put negative stuff, negative tariffs in order to encourage our industry. So we're fully kitted out on army stuff. We'll just get fully kitted out on naval stuff. Some of the other stuff like isn't really gonna tick up fast enough for it to be worth it. Get some more ships. I love this Venezuelan Navy is still here. We're trying to get our alliance back with Germany. And there it is. Hang on one sec. And Russia. Oh. They're no longer the Soviets? Yeah, they fell. They're a presidential dictatorship, and Scandinavia wants a peace. Oh, and Germany does not want to accept. So if I join, this will be a great war. Because France and Russia are both great powers. What does that do for us? Oh, sorry about that, guys. Just finishing my cup of tea. Oh, I meant to queue up all this army construction. I mean, I want to save a little bit of it for army and armor and air force, but we'll join because this war is going to be over soon, and it's a great war. So yeah, I mean, France has 81 divisions at Tech 27. Russia has 24 at Tech 23. 26 at Tech 23. Unfortunately, we're on the same side as Spain, but he doesn't have an army. We'll keep an eye on the war score because we need to win this war. Not because I want Scandinavia to get bigger necessarily, but great war reps are not something I'm interested in paying, so... Oh, Spain is actually invading me. Or France, I should say. Well, that's adorable. Let our armies org up. And, you know, we'll bring the Navy over. I gotta raise tariffs here. Sorry, guys. We'll bring the Navy. We'll bring some dudes. And we'll go over here. Let our army org up. And we'll go on a little soiree into France. still liberal, which doesn't change any of our economy. Nope. Okay. This is a mountain province, so we're gonna wait for him to leave the mountains. This is a hills, that's better. And woods. So it's time to smash. Wow. Wow, we lost a lot of men there, damn. Even though we are so many techs ahead of him, he's going to Burgos, which is plains, so it'll be a lot better of a battle for us if we can catch him there. 29th of October, 30th of October. This is a hills province. Much better battle for us that time. Using 10,000 pounds a day. He's going to POW. I know this is mountains, but let's chase him down while he has low org. Yeah, you take a pretty hefty terrain penalty for attacking into the mountains. Alright. Let's go kick this guy out. Oh, another army has arrived. Very nice. He's going here. Yeah, I'd rather not fight the US right now. The UK is blockading France already. Very nice. So we will do our part. No, not you. This smaller stack can run around unsieging things. Yeah, we'll reinforce that battle. Never mind. And just like that, we are already winning. I mean, we could add war goals on France, but do we really need any French land? I mean, maybe. Maybe the Congo. How much infamy would it be to add place in the sun for the Congo? Was that Basque Congo? No, just Congo. Oh, it's a state now. Did he make it a state? He did. 3.6 infamy for the Congo. Is it worth it? I mean, in terms of score, no. But if we're taking like historicity into account, right? Like the lore of this campaign, this was a province that we did fight over and I would like. So yes, I'm going to demand the Congo from the French. I kind of forgot about French Africa, but it looks like the British have handled that anyway. And the Russians are not invading me in Korea, but I'll go invade them. Okay. Okay, let's, yeah, let's just squish that. Plus 50% morale is pretty sweet. Uh, 13th of February. We might be able to get there before he finishes that siege. I don't think so. No. So because we're not going to get there before he finishes the siege, we'll just let him finish it, and then we'll fight him somewhere that's not negative terrain like that. He wants to go to a plains tile. That's perfectly fine with me. That event is so bad. Why would you ever intentionally take infamy for something like that? France has Jacobins. How fitting. We'll let Spain unsiege his own lands. Portugal has fascists. Russian Asia, yeah. And Sakhalin. Spain can unsiege his own stuff. He probably could peace out of this war soon, but I want to run this score up to 100%. Because if you run the score up to 100%, they have to accept peace deals value up to 100%. Otherwise, as you saw in the last Great War, they can say yes or no to things, even if you have more war score than your demands. But if you run the war score up to 100%, they don't have a choice. Oh, they put a ship there, so I cannot get off Sakhalin for right now. That is funny. Be my friend again, Germany. Alright, let's go start invading some French land. I know Victoria 2 is kind of like Rebels the game, but we might need to send a navy over there to get those boys off Sakhalin. I know it's like Rebels the game, but France in particular in this game always just seems to have a ton of rebels. Oh, we're under attack. He's losing 5,000 men a day. Yikes. It's probably, these are probably all mobilized troops, that's why. Yeah, we can't get our boys off there. Okay. I'm just gonna steal like half this navy for a friendly little visit over here to the Russians. Yeah, he's losing so much men in it, so many men in this battle. Yeah, 56,000 to our 3,000. Yikes, man. Not a good battle for the boys in blue. The boys in gray are killing it. I'm also hoping that our allies will add war goals. It's more fun when the AI adds war goals to stuff. It makes the world go a little bit more interesting. Like Sweden, I think, or Scandinavia, I think, still has more cores. Oh no, only southern Finland. Well, you can start demanding stuff. Start demanding Karelia. You know, all this other stuff from the Russians. Britain should add war goals against France. That'd be fun. I don't want to be the only one adding war goals. Where's our fleet? He's getting there. I shouldn't have split off the transports now that I think about it, if there's a war fleet, but oh, damn you, France. Your rebels will not unsiege my progress. France wants peace. I'm gonna say no. I want to run the war scope to 100. I want people to make demands. A humiliate Casus Belli. Sure. I mean, it's free. I don't have to pay for it in terms of infamy, so well, why not? You can put the speed up now. We're not really fighting big battles, big armies anymore over here in France. Chile wants an alliance. That flag is awful, Chile. What happened? Fascism happened. Okay. I am a benevolent sphere leader. I am willing to let your people make their own decisions about what governments they want. And then you could just come back into the sphere after. Your people have a right to self-dictate. Oh, that's a decently sized French army, huh? He wants a piece of me? We're just killing these rebels so that they don't unsiege our stuff. Yeah, France wants peace. No thanks. There goes that fleet over in Sakhalin, so we can continue sieging. We could demand like Vladivostok and stuff from Russia. It's got coal. And gold. I'll consider it. I think that would put us over the inf limit. I don't know if this is sorted in any way. We could just take Southern Finland for ourselves. That would be funny. Is this like a colonial province? It is. Three war score for 3.3 infamy. That would put us over the limit. So we have to wait. Oh. Hello, French army. Alright, we can probably just go home now. We sieged up all the stuff we wanted to over here. So that way if we do decide to make that demand, it'll be instantly ticking war score. Are these just peasants that we're fighting? No, this looks like a professional army. Squish. Actually, you can stay here. You guys can go kill this guy. Beat him to death with hammers. And this fleet, you guys can come back. The other problem with going over the inf limit is that everyone gets a casus belli on you. So they can instantly start wrecking your shit. You get containment wars, which are no good. Poor France. He's got 114 divisions, or 114,000 men that cannot leave the Channel Islands because he's blockaded by the UK. That is actually hilarious. He wants peace. No peace. But yeah, if you go over the infamy limit, you instantly lose all your alliances. I don't think you lose your sphere, but you lose all your alliances, and everyone can insta-declare war on you. Okay, so as you can see, our Great War reparations have ended from the last Great War. But we will be getting more from this war, so... Oh dear Jesus, France. What the fuck? Damn, I really don't want to fight his rebels. I was content with fighting like a bunch of other rebels, but like this? I guess we could just peace out and hope to get into another great war at some point. There's only 10 years left in the game. Oh man. would have been cool to take Vladivostok and stuff, but 3.3 infamy would put us at 25. That would be too much, and you don't really burn infamy when you're in a war. Yeah, 0.3 per month. We would need to get under 21.6, which we could do in 3 months. But do I really want to wait 3 months? Not really. Not with this many rebels. Yeah, you know what? We'll just peace out. Get all of our armies out of there. Have fun with those rebels, France. Dick. Oh my god. And instantly a crisis fired. We might have to fight the UK now. You know what? In preparation for that, I'm just gonna instantly go get more men. Because if this goes to war, that's gonna suck. No. I'm not giving you... Oh, I have to fight the US again. Ugh. God damn it. You would not accept a white peace. Spain, I'm not giving you back your core, Spain. Well, okay. I guess we're going to war again, everybody. We can temporarily defund the Navy until this war starts. Because, as we learned last time, we're going to need to build up a pretty decent little stockpile of money for this giant war we're going to be in. And this shippy ship will meet up and merge. Go grab more men. Although we need to leave men here to fight the US. So actually, we'll let our other navy meet up. And we'll get the men from Asia. Mayday parade. Consciousness is fine. Yeah, right. France getting siege down. Nope, I'm not giving up my land. This is rightful Gran Colombian clay. And I have no interest in giving it to you. Yeah, so we'll go grab these armies here. And we'll get ready to fight the UK. But that's going to have to wait for the next episode. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'm going to queue up a lot of troop building in between episodes now that we're on the verge of war again. I guess we can get our troops ready to fight British Africa as well. Yeah, supply limits start decent over here, so. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys again next time.